way, like we had a shot clock thing you and I had a good talk about it, knowing how to, you coach to that. Like if you have a guy who's got a takedown on freestyle, or, he's about to take the guy down, he has a guy in a quad pod, and that shot clock's at 28. You let it go to 30, get the point, then tell your guy to try to get that takedown and get 2 more.
Right, there's a lot there, a lot involved.
You always coach to the rules, and you always coach to the score. And, if you don't know all the nuances of the rule, you're not doing the best job you can as a coach. So, this is great to be able to talk about this. So, we've got Sam Spencer against Mitchel Petersen.
Yep.
This is Mitchel's mom, so we're going to root for Mitchel in this match, right? She's got her hand across her mouth, being incredibly professional right now. She says if I smart off, I'm getting a caution and 2 against me.
Right.
She got mom strength, so I'm going to be good. There's some battling going on here.
We're still in a 0-0 match with no passivity. It should be coming soon. Or big time.
Wow. Mom had a little smile there. So Red was trying to push out there, had the underhooks. Pushed too hard, and really didn't have, watch the Pat Smith-Kamal Bey match. One of the things that Pat Smith did really was he pushed, but without engaging. Like he always had a hand on a rib cage, always had a thumb down on a tricep, or in the armpit. I'm moving my hands around here like anybody wants to look at me, but didn't get anything tight, because when you get something tight like that, that's where you don't want to live with Kamal Bey.
Right, you're going for a ride.
Yep. So we're gonna go 1 blue. So
excellent call.
It was close, right?
It was close, but it was a very good call.
I like how that referee slapped his own hand and put the other one up.
I missed that one. And he's new to the scene, and this guy is pretty professional.
He carries himself very, yeah. His mom would be proud of his posture.
He changes levels to look inside on the front headlock
for the fingers and things like that. Yeah.
To make sure if he's going to make a call.
2.
Nice job.
So let's talk about that. It's obviously 2 blue. Red grounded himself. That's another rule. If you go out of bounds grounded, there's no points. That was a big discussion in the Dayton Fix Thomas Gilman match at the U.S. Open. That you being really freestyle savvy or edge of the mat savvy and dropping there, but when you do ground yourself, things like head pinches open up.
Right, and you have to know when you can and can't do it, because the zone, the last 1 meter of the mat before the out of bounds, doesn't save you from the step out rule. Because if your opponent's attack has already started, it doesn't matter if you drop down. You're still going to give up the point.
Oh, okay. All right.
And in that
case, it's only if you're really neutral. Nothing is instant.
For me, I'm on the whistle. You better have a reason for going down, other than I just want to go to my knees.
I see.
And it was really good there that the guy got the score. It took that judgment out of the official of did he go down to save himself or not, out of the picture.
So I guess
the turn.
7-0. So this is like that match a couple matches ago where there were challenges where this could go, like blue's going to push for attack, and red at the very least needs to score a point.
Absolutely.
We're back at it, folks.
Our mat official is 19 years old, just out of high school, and I'm very impressed at how good he is.
Wow. He looks like he could still scrap.
I'm not going to scrap with him.
The only one that's down is 17, but nothing's on it.
Our judge for this match is Rod Cazzetto from Colorado. He's a retired prison warden.
So probably not a lot of back talk with him would be effective, right?
No back talk. He's a good man.
So now it's the opposite position where it looks like, blue's pushing out here. Red could get a hip toss. Oh, I almost called it. I'm going to go 4 of 2. I thought it was 1. Was I wrong?
Here's what I saw happen, and I'm going to say this. was something you can't see in a review. In a review, you can't hear the whistle.
Yeah, I thought he stepped.
The whistle happened when he went to his hip.
This is big because Red scores. Okay. But that's big. That takes away the shutout.
Yes. And he hit his hip and then the whistle came, so that's where the 2 comes from instead of 1. It was a good call.
There's so much nuance in this, Danny. There's just so many little things. If you don't know those rules, you could lose your brick like 30 seconds into the match,
And using a brick, a challenge block, a challenge brick, however you want to call it, there's a lot of things that have to go through your mind in those few seconds after the score goes up or there's a no call of what happens if we lose this, what happens if we win this.
Right.
And,
a couple of them are easy at the end of the match, those YOLO ones, but yeah.
And I teach our coaches here in Oklahoma when I meet with them, don't hold the brick in your hand because you'll tend to make an emotional challenge.
Make yourself go reach for it.
And make yourself think about it one more second and reach for it because you're biased in the corner. It's your kids you've coached and you want every call in their favor.
Yep.
And so make yourself reach for it.
Petersen likes this double overhook position. Blue went out first. Red's chipping away here.
It's got 50 seconds here to make some more progress.
He needs we haven't seen him on top, so
Watch his arm. Yeah.
Nice.
Good stop. We're up.
That was a safety whistle. The arm on the arm spin and the defensive wrestler came out the back, which is dangerous.
I like how verbal Sammy is to that official there, saying good stoppage, those kind of things. Even though this guy's a good official, he's still a young guy, and that encouragement can mean a lot there.
25 seconds, still grinding.
That's 1 there, right?
Never got the whole foot out of bounds.
Oh, the whole foot has to go out of bounds?
The whole foot has to go 2 color changes outside the line. You just step on the line, you're still in.
Okay. Little cartwheel action there.
1 red.
Okay.
So Blue's going to end up winning this match, but
Blue did a cartwheel to avoid giving up 2, knowing he was going to give up 1 going out of bounds, but it saved the point by doing the cartwheel.
Yeah.
That was very, very quick thinking.
These kids